Hey, what's up, guys? I just want to give a book recommendation, and it's this book, Why Faith Fails: The Christian Delusion, by John W. Loftus, forward by Dan Barker. So, you know, I don't have a good opinion of John W. Loftus. I think, he just fails at a lot of stuff, including logic and reasoning. But there are some good points in this book by other, critics of Christianity in the Bible, such as Robert M. Price, Richard Carrier, etc., etc. So let's look at some of these. Let's look at some of these. One second. Let me get to. Okay, so it has stuff like why society does not depend on the Christian faith, why why the Christian God is not perfectly good, Yahweh is a moral monster, why Jesus is not the risen Son of God. So it has like essays by people who have PhDs in New Testament studies, like Robert M. Price, Richard Carrier, Hector Avitos, why Yahweh is a moral monster, why the Bible is not God's word, the Bible in modern scholarship. So, in these chapters, they cite Christian scholars who say that the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John were originally anonymous. Archaeological diggings have disproven a lot of the Old Testament, things like that. And we have like some good essays. I'd recommend these parts, chapters 6 and chapter 5 and chapter 8 and chapter 10 and chapter 11 for anybody who's interested in Jesus studies or biblical Old Testament and New Testament studies in the historical Jesus. So, and then it just goes into why like Christianity was not responsible for modern science, et cetera, et cetera. So I would just recommend getting this book. This would be a recommendation from me. Why Faith Fails: A Christian Delusion. So this is like one of my recommended reading if you want to learn more about the origins of Christianity and refuting Christian arguments for the New Testament and the Bible, etc., etc. So, if you're a student of comparative knowledge, or if you're a student of comparative religion, I would definitely recommend buying this book. You can get it on Amazon, etc., etc.